Hey guys, I want to show you what it's like, how it's going for a 10-mile run. Right now, I'm at the first mile, 9 minutes and 26 seconds, which for me personally, I'm not a skinny person, so that pace is really good. Right now, in the first mile in, I'm trying to catch my breath. My body is like waking up, so it's trying to adjust to what's going on. So first mile, still trying to breathe and take it all in. See you in a second. This is the second mile. I have made a serious mistake by wearing this sweater. It's a lot warmer than I anticipated, and I'm getting hot. I'm getting real hot. Mama! So we'll see how that goes. My current pace at 2 miles is 8:57, so I'm speeding it up. And as I'm reading this, I need to turn it down. So that's the second mile. Still okay, but really hot. I switched sides because of the sun. I'm at 3 miles, 9 minutes and 13 seconds. At this point, 5K in, I am trying to think about keeping my hips forward and my back straight. So that's the posture. So that's what I'm trying to think about while I run these. I'm trying to relax. My breathing has become really erratic, and I'm trying to slow that down. So I'll see you in 4. Fourth mile, quattro, and it's about a 9-minute pace. I ran this route before, and it was extremely difficult to wrap my head around this course. Now it's starting to feel a lot better. The 4th mile in, I'm thinking about maybe ditching this sweater somewhere and then grabbing it when I come back for my second lap. Just trying to catch my breath here. As I do these runs, I'm trying to stay away from the concrete to give bro science, to give my feet a rest and have something to work towards, so it's not just flat surface. When I can, I'm running on people's properties. Let me show you. Woo! So we just hit the halfway point, 5 miles. Look at this, nice shade. Oh, the breeze feels great. I'm not having issues with my breathing anymore. My body's starting to acclimate, but my knees and my legs are feeling a little bit heavy. So I'm just trying to work through that. It's not painful, but it is uncomfortable. The 6th mile, 8:57 I believe is the pace. I made a critical error again, and I believe this is going to be a 7-mile loop. So as I go through this, I'm have to think about what I'm going to do to cut the time down, because I'm not trying to be here more than 10 miles. So that's the play right now. I feel really hot. I can't dump this sweater anymore. 7 miles, 9 minutes, I'm dying. I have 3 miles to go, and I'm not 100% confident right now. I gotta say, I feel like I'm being cheated right now. I've gotten no stops from the frickin' stoplights. It's been go, go, go. I can't breathe, man. 8 miles, 8 minutes and 22 seconds. I don't know what happened. I don't know how my pace picked up so much right there, but my legs are heavy, my breaths are deep, and I'm just trying to relax. I have electrolytes, a protein shake, and my girlfriend made me some white pasta, so I'll have that with wine. Hopefully that helps. I'm just trying to get home. I want to get home really hard. I'm just trying to push through. I accepted the challenge. I gotta live up to my expectation. Just a little side note, since I am having trouble breathing, I've noticed that I'm starting to raise my music so that I can't think about it and I just push forward, which is fine. That's definitely a technique, but I think when push comes to shove and you don't have music, what are you gonna do? What am I trying to say? I just turned down my music a little bit so I can hear my breathing and so I can get comfortable hearing myself freak out. Okay, 9th mile, 9:33, so you can see that I'm definitely starting to slow down. My mental's trying to break, but it's 9 miles, guys. Like, I can finish this. I'm starting to feel a slight shin splint in my right shin. It's trying to adjust so I'm not on that leg so much. All right, point 10. And we're at 10 miles, so I'm gonna sprint this as much as I can. Okay, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around, I appreciate it. Or if you skip to the end, what's up? You definitely missed all the hard parts. So I just wanna recap how that went. 10 miles, pretty difficult. For my run app, I use Run with Hal. And in this, I run at the intermediate mode, thinking that I've been doing this for so long and I'm kind of experienced, but it's things like these where it like really puts things into perspective. I can say that I was really hyped to film this video while I did the jog, and then towards mile 6 I started breaking down. In my head, something happened. My legs still felt fine, but my breathing all of a sudden started to feel as if it was my first or second mile. So I'm not sure what happened there. I'm really exhausted. How I feel right now is like this guy. What happens now? I'm gonna go home. I'm going to have some electrolytes, have a protein drink, and hope that I still have space for food. I'm gonna ice my knees, ice my legs. I'm feeling a lot of fatigue in my knees right now. But I don't think that's because of the shoes. I think it's more so my form, my running form technique is very lazy. My legs don't kick off the ground like a real runner. I'm a fat kid. I'm a little chunky boy, so I have to do with what I have. We kept the sweater on the whole time. That's good, that's good. I think that definitely made it a lot more difficult. That may have been the reason why my internal body temperature was probably rising. I held a 170 beats per minute since mile 5 or 6, give or take. So I'm hoping that raises my VO2 max. As for the run, I think you hear a lot about people, how can I lose weight? Running is the greatest way to mark your fitness. It's tangible. You can set markers, you can set paces, you can set checkpoints of, oh man, I got here in 15 minutes. Now the next couple weeks go by, you got there in 9 minutes. Granted, that's a little of an over-exaggeration, right? But I think that running is very tangible in that the numbers don't lie and you can't cheat yourself. One technique that I like to use is to run away from my house and try not to come back. The further I go, that means the further I go, the longer it takes to come back. So that's something that I try to implore. I think that running is not impossible. Jogging is not impossible. Cardio is not impossible. Something that you keep putting your coins in, and before you know it, the investment has paid off. So if you were to ask me, Meow Bear, how am I gonna get into running, dude? I say don't get into running. I say start with small steps, plan it out, use something like Run with Hal, get decent shoes, stretch, and just try it. It's a little bit at a time, for sure. But I think as you do these runs, you start to think more about, man, should I be eating this candy? Is it gonna affect my jog? Is it gonna affect how I feel? I would say that your mind does start to shift. So that's all I have. 10 miles in, this much amount of time, it's not impossible. I hope you get out there. Thanks for joining. If you like the video, subscribe, like, follow, hit a bell, do what you need to do, comment. I'm definitely open to interpretations or ways I can fix how I'm feeling, or try to answer your questions and give you a little bit of what I think about and what I try to do. That's all I have. So go out there and hit that pavement hard. See you guys.